The Seerah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, part 26. So now, on the morning of the attack, the army is being prepared, and for the final assault on Makkah, Abraha is making preparations. And so the army was lined up in their ranks, in their rows, and then the elephants were brought forward, and then finally Mahmood, the leader of all the elephants and the biggest elephant, that was brought in front of the armies, in front of the ranks, to lead the army and lead the attack. And Abraha is there, he's also giving his orders, and this is the morning of the attack. Remember, Abraha has already been shown signs. For example, the death of Abu Rughal and Abdul Muttalib's advice. He's already been shown signs, admonition from Allah Ta'ala that you need to turn back and you need to desist from this evil intention. And Allah Ta'ala does this with everyone. He doesn't just send His punishment on a person as soon as they sin. Every person, Allah Ta'ala loves His creation, so Allah Ta'ala sends signs upon signs. And then when people do not take heed, then Allah Ta'ala gives them death and then gives them punishment in Jahannam, or Allah Ta'ala afflicts them in this world. So Allah Ta'ala give us all the tawfiq to take lessons from things that are going on around us and things that happen in our lives, and to notice the signs of Allah Ta'ala and to take a lesson from them. So now Abraha, Allah Ta'ala sends one last sign for him, the qudrat of Allah, just to make him understand that, listen, guy, you need to turn back, you need to go home, you need to desist. And what happened? An amazing occurrence. Just as the army was being prepared and Mahmood was brought to the front of the army, and the army was making preparations, Unais, who was the keeper of Mahmood, who was the guide of Mahmood, the trainer of Mahmood, when he and the rest of the army were distracted, giving their orders, and when Abraha was distracted, the reluctant guide, whose name was Nufail. If you remember, Abraha had taken one of the leaders of the tribe. He had ransomed him for his life. He said that, guide me to Makkah, otherwise I'll kill you. So this Nufail guy was the reluctant guide of Abraha. Remember, Abu Rughal was the voluntary guide, and so Allah Ta'ala destroyed him. He died outside of Makkah. But Nufail, he was kind of innocent, but he was the reluctant guide. He'd been forced into it. So when the whole army is distracted and making preparations, Unais is busy with his elephant. Nufail, he makes good use of this opportunity. And so what he does is he goes to the elephant, he goes to Mahmood, and he picks up his ear and he whispers in his ear in Arabic. He said, هَذَا بَيْتُ اللَّهِ أَمَامَكَ. O Mahmood, desist, sit down, uq'ud. Don't go ahead, because the house of Allah is in front of you. Now look at the amazing qudrat of Allah, that the elephant's guide, Unais, is speaking to the elephant in his language. You know, every animal tamer and every animal trainer has these certain words and sounds which the animal understands. And so Unais had certain commands which Mahmood would understand. And yet Nufail, who is a complete stranger, he goes to Mahmood and he speaks to him in Arabic, هَذَا بَيْتُ اللَّهِ أَمَامَكَ uq'ud. Sit down, this is the house of Allah in front of you, don't go ahead. And the qudrat of Allah is that this dumb animal understands this Arabic, and so it got glued, Mahmood the elephant got glued to his spot, and he would not move. Allahu Akbar.